I never planned to sit next to Ethan Cross. Of all the seats, the universe put my boss beside me. "Miss Carter," he said, not looking up. "Morning, sir," I replied, already tense. His silence pressed on me. At work, that silence meant mistakes, warnings, fear. I stared at my hands and thought about rent, overdue bills, and how this job owned me. I needed it. He knew it. The engine hummed. Papers rustled. "Relax," he said. "It's a short flight." "You don't get nervous?" I asked. No. That was Ethan. Cold answers. Sharp edges. My phone buzzed. Lena texted. "You sitting near him?" Lucky you, or not. Something about her message felt wrong. I typed back, "Pray for me." Ethan glanced at my screen. Personal matters can wait. I was just. Focus on work. My chest tightened. I wanted to remind him I wasn't a machine, but I swallowed it. I always did. Why am I really on this trip? I asked. "You were assigned," he said. "Be grateful." Grateful. The word burned. The plane shook lightly. A drink rattled. "Turbulence," he said calmly. I laughed, but it came out thin. My heart raced. The cabin felt smaller, louder. I pressed my feet into the floor. For the first time, I wondered if this job would be the thing that finally broke me. The shaking returned, stronger. Fear slid cold through my chest, and Ethan finally looked at me. I held my breath, listening to metal groan, knowing nothing in my life would stay the same after this moment. The scream tore out of me as the plane dropped. "What's happening?" I shouted. "Turbulence," Ethan snapped, but his voice shook. Metal screamed. People cried. The cabin tilted hard. "Brace!" Mark yelled from the cockpit. The floor vanished. My head slammed. Everything spun. I heard glass shatter, felt fire rip through my shoulder, then nothing. Silence woke me. My mouth tasted like blood. "Hello." I croaked. "I'm here," Ethan said nearby. "Don't move." I tried anyway. Pain exploded. We crashed. Yes. Anger rushed in faster than fear. "You knew this plane was trash. You put us on it." "Not now," he said. "Always not now," I snapped. "This is your fault." Mark groaned behind us. I crawled toward him. "Mark, stay awake." "I can't feel my legs," he whispered. "Ethan, check him," hand shaking. "Mark." Mark's eyes fixed on nothing. His chest stopped. "No," I said. "No, no." Ethan looked away. "He's gone." My throat burned. "We are alone." "I'll find help," Ethan said. I laughed, sharp and broken. "In a forest. With no signal." He checked his phone. Nothing. I pressed my face into the dirt. I should have quit. I should have said no. Ethan exhaled. "Yelling won't save us." I glared at him. "Neither will your control." He paused. "You're right. But blame won't keep you alive." Fear finally won. "So what now?" Ethan met my eyes. "Now we survive." I looked at the trees closing around us and understood rescue might never come. And I hated that I needed him. My hand shook as the wind moved through the wreckage, and the silence felt heavier than the crash itself, pressing the truth into my chest without mercy at all. I woke to pain screaming through my leg. "Water," I said. "I'm looking," Ethan replied. "Stay still." "I don't take orders," I muttered. "You do if you want to live." I hated that he was right. He returned with leaves cupped in his hands. "Sip." "This doesn't mean I trust you." "Good," he said. "Trust gets people killed." We moved slowly. "Shelter first," he said. "You sound prepared." I learned the hard way. "From what?" He hesitated. "My sister, Nora. She died hiking. I told her not to go." The forest felt quieter. "I'm sorry." "So am I," he said. "Every day." I watched his hands build a rough linter. Calm. Careful. Nothing like the man in meetings. "You're different out here," I said. "So are you. You're still standing." "Barely." He checked my leg. Pain? Yes. Then you're alive. I laughed despite myself. That's your comfort. It's all I have. We found a stream. Don't drink fast, he warned. You really think I'll make it? I wouldn't waste energy if I didn't. His words settled in me. I still blamed him. I still didn't trust him. But I listened. The forest pressed close, like it wanted honesty. A sound echoed far away. Metal. Voices. Did you hear that? I asked. Ethan froze. Yes. Hope flared, bright and dangerous. Rescue. Maybe, he said. Or maybe not. I held my breath, afraid to believe, afraid not to. The sound faded. Don't move, he whispered. I'm shaking, I said. Me too. We waited. Seconds stretched. Nothing came. My chest sank. False hope hurts more. I know, he said quietly. But we keep going. I nodded, hating that his voice steadied me. The forest watched us, silent, while I accepted survival meant listening to the man I once despised without arguing anymore inside. I hugged my knees under the leaking shelter. You're quiet, I said. Ethan stared at the rain. I owe you the truth. My stomach tightened. Say it. The plane, he said. The company knew it had issues. I laughed once. You're joking. I'm not. My ears rang. Then why was I there? He swallowed. Your promotion. It was meant to keep you loyal. The words hit harder than the crash. So I was bait. No, he said quickly. You were insurance. I saw Lena's smile in my head. I heard Mr. Howard saying, we take care of our own. They all knew, I whispered. And you said nothing. I was afraid, Ethan said. If I spoke up, I'd lose everything. So you used me, I snapped. You let me believe I mattered. I hated myself for it, he said. I still do. My chest burned. Do you know how stupid I feel? I do, he said softly. I stood, pain screaming. Don't pity me. I'm not, he said. I'm admitting my failure. You watched me smile about that promotion, I said. You watched me thank you. Rain drummed louder. Shame twisted with rage inside me. I trusted you out here, I said. That was my mistake. Ethan's voice cracked. I never wanted your trust. I just didn't want you dead. Silence fell between us, thick and broken. Something inside me shattered. Not loudly. Completely. I turned away, knowing the forest hadn't betrayed me. People had. I pressed my forehead to my arms. This hurts worse than the crash, I said. Ethan didn't answer. He didn't need to. That silence told me everything about the man, the job, and the life I had trusted. In that moment, I lost faith, safety, and hope, all at once. Nothing inside me survived. Untouched. I tried to leave. I can't sit near you, I said. Stop, Ethan warned. I stepped anyway. Pain ripped through my leg and I fell hard. Damn it, he said, rushing to me. You're bleeding. Don't touch me, I hissed. You'll pass out, he said. Argue later. I remembered Dr. Reyes smiling in her white coat. You're cleared to fly. Perfectly safe. Lies wrapped in calm voices. They all lied, I said. Even the doctor. Ethan tore fabric for a bandage. I know. You knew then too, I said. Yes. Silence sat between us while he worked. I hate needing you, I said. I hate that you do, he replied. My voice shook. I won't forgive you. I'm not asking. Rain soaked the ground. My leg throbbed. I breathed through it. If I stay angry, I die, I said. If I trust you, I might live. Ethan met my eyes. We survived together or not at all. I nodded once. This doesn't make us friends. No, he said. It makes us alive. He helped me stand. Each step burned, but I moved. Why are you still helping me? I asked. Because leaving you would finish breaking me, he said. We pushed forward until trees thinned. I heard water. Do you hear that? I asked. Ethan smiled faintly. A river. Hope stirred, small and careful. I leaned on him, choosing survival over pride, and felt something shift inside me, not forgiveness, but strength, finally waking up. The sound promised movement, direction, maybe rescue. I swallowed fear and said, "We follow it." He nodded. The choice was mine. I wasn't quitting life. Not here. Not now. Injured, I chose to keep walking. Hands pulled me from the mud. "You're safe now," someone said. Safe felt empty. Cameras flashed. "Survivor," a reporter shouted. I said nothing. Ethan spoke for both of us. We did what we had to. They called him brave. They barely looked at me. At the hospital, a lawyer slid papers toward me. Standard procedure. "I want answers," I said. "You'll get them later." Later never came. Ethan stood by my bed. "I'm sorry." "Don't," I said. "Not here." "You deserve." "I deserve silence," I cut in. A woman waited outside my room. "I'm Claire," she said. "I'm a journalist." "I'm tired of stories." "I'm tired of lies," she replied. "Will you talk?" I nodded. "They knew about the plane," I whispered. Claire's eyes sharpened. "Do you have proof?" "Not yet." Ethan was named a hero. Flowers filled his room. Mine stayed empty. "You should rest," a nurse said. "I'm awake," I replied. I felt small again, pushed aside, managed. But I wasn't broken. I texted Lena. No reply. I searched emails. Saved files. Old messages. Claire called. "Anything?" "Yes," I said. "Enough to start." Ethan knocked. "I want to make this right." "You can't," I said. "But you can stay out of my way." He nodded. As night fell, I stared at the screen in my hands. They thought I'd stay quiet. They were wrong. Karma had begun moving, slowly, quietly, and this time, I was ready to follow it wherever it led me next, without fear, without permission, without looking back again. I finally chose myself over them. I met Claire in a quiet cafe. "We move slowly," she said. "I'm ready," I replied. Papers were filed. Calls were made. "Mr. Howard is panicking," Claire said. "Good," I answered. Lena crossed the street when she saw me. "She won't look at you," Claire noted. "She already chose," I said. The lawsuits hit the news. Ethan was fired by morning. He called me. I lost everything. "You risked my life," I said. "I admired your strength," he admitted. "That didn't stop you," I replied. He went quiet. "I was wrong," he said. Mr. Howard cornered me in a hallway. "You're destroying us," he hissed. "You destroyed yourselves," I said. I felt satisfaction. Then guilt followed. "This doesn't feel clean," I told Claire. "Justice rarely does," she said. Power shifted. I felt it. People listen now. Ethan met me outside. "I'm sorry," he said. "I know," I replied. "You won," he added. "I survived," I corrected. As I walked away, phones rang behind me. Their perfect world cracked loudly. I didn't smile. I didn't cry. I just kept moving, knowing control had changed hands, knowing silence no longer protected them, and knowing I would never be small again, even when revenge felt heavy in my chest tonight. Ethan stood at my door, thinner, tired. "Can I come in?" he asked. "Yes," I said, calm. He sat slowly. "I should have protected you." I nodded. "You should have." "I chose my career over you," he said. "Over doing the right thing." "I know." His hand shook. I wake up hearing the crash. "So do I said. "But I don't run from it." He looked at me. "You're stronger than I am." "I had to be," I replied. "The company is finished," he said. "They're selling assets." Mr. Howard vanished. I felt nothing. That's karma. "I don't expect forgiveness," Ethan said. "You won't get it," I answered. "Not from me." He swallowed. "Do you hate me?" I thought carefully. "I don't need to." Silence settled, not painful, just final. I admired you, he said quietly, even before the crash. That admiration didn't save me, I said. No, he agreed. When he stood to leave, he paused. You changed. Yes, I said. I survived. After he left, I sat alone. I didn't feel empty. I felt finished. I wasn't chasing approval anymore. Not his. Not theirs. Outside, news played on a muted screen. Lawsuits. Arrests. Headlines. The cycle closed. I touched the scar on my leg. You didn't break me, I whispered. And for the first time, I believed it completely, without fear, without doubt, without looking back again. I breathed steady, present. The past stayed where it belonged. I stood, turned off the screen, and chose rest, knowing my silence meant strength, not surrender, and tomorrow belonged to me alone. I handed in my badge. I'm done, I said. The receptionist blinked. Are you sure? Yes. Outside, Ethan waited. This is goodbye. It is, I replied. You're free, he said. I already was, I answered. I dropped the badge into a trash bin. It landed with a soft click. Claire called. Any regrets? None, I said. Lena texted finally. I didn't open it. I walked past the building without looking back. My leg still hurt. My chest felt lighter. You survived hell, I told myself. And you stayed. The forest no longer chased my dreams. It stood quiet now, like a teacher. I was scared, I whispered. But I learned. No one interrupted me. I won't forgive everyone, I said aloud. But I forgive me. That mattered most. I stopped at a crosswalk. Cars rushed past. Life moved forward. You don't have to prove anything, I told myself. I set boundaries. I kept them. The crash didn't end me. The betrayal didn't define me. I choose myself, I said. The light turned green. I stepped forward alone, steady, unafraid. Tomorrow was unwritten. And for once, that felt powerful.